tell us kind of what's going on in the world of Jasper?
So in the world of Jasper and all schools right now, it's about to get really busy. Last 4 weeks, well, after this week, about 3 weeks of school left. So May there's a program every night. There's a concert, senior activities. I've got a list, so I don't forget
go for it.
And this is just a couple things, but actually tomorrow we've got SFA signing day at 9 o'clock. I think at the Wesley Center at First Methodist Church. 26 Jasper ISD seniors are signing their letter of intent, and it's all DETCCA schools actually. So there's probably several others from the other 6 districts as well, but they'll be signing their letters of intent for SFA, and they're in the top 30%. They get scholarships to SFA, so that's
wow.
Yeah, I mean, our scholarship night's coming up May 5th.
Okay.
Last year we were almost hit $3 million in scholarships for the seniors class of 25. And a lot of that depends on where they're going, GI Bills and all that kind of stuff. So we usually are between 1 and 3 million. So our Go Center over there, the counselors do a awesome job hustling scholarships for our kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
Sometimes as seniors, it's hard to get them to fill out the stuff, so they make them do it.
I understand that completely. I was one of those guys.
May 2nd, of course, this Saturday's prom. Safe travels. We have plenty of security up there and all that. May 7th, I know you interviewed Kenny. We have our FCA banquet.
Yes. Again
at the Wesley Center. Daryl Strawberry's coming to speak.
That's going to be insane,
yeah,
dude.
Are you coming?
For like our generation?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, there was Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Daryl.
I remember when
Strawberry.
the Mets traded him. How big a deal that was. So I mean, that's going to be really cool to hear his testimony.
Yes.
The 12th, the Texas Scholar Luncheon. I think we have like 90 kids going to that. We're actually going out to Sammy Ray's out there for the luncheon. So I think they may be still looking for some sponsors at the chamber for some of those kids. So
they just need to reach out to the chamber for sponsorship.
Yeah, they do that. It's just Jasper and Brooklyn students for that.
Gotcha.
We have our decision day on May 13th at the high school, and that's where every senior goes and signs. If they're going to college, they're going in the workforce, they're going in the military, they get to declare that in front of the whole student body. So that's really neat. LIT graduation on May 19th.
Yeah.
And that's really neat because we have 2 certified credentialed welding instructors now at Jasper High School.
Okay.
And we'll have about 20 kids that will have walked the stage at LIT with their college credentialed in welding before they walk the stage at Jasper High School. And that's the other DETCCA schools will have some as well. So that's a really neat deal, those kids. And they can go right to work and make some good money.
Yeah. I
if
mean,
they choose to do that.
How, and not to get us off topic.
No. That's my list.
That's your list. Okay, so now we're ready to roll.
Okay.
How helpful is it to have DETCCA right here?
Yeah, so that when I started in 2020, that was my biggest hire. Was my director of state and federal programs. Got her back, Tracy Armstrong, and Nicole Colvin. We hired her as a success coach, but we knew she would be the director pretty soon.
Sure.
And she took that over. Those were 2 big hires right there.
Yeah.
And what they've done at DETCCA, or what we've done, I serve as the chair over the 6 superintendents, but it's a team effort, and with LIT and SFA as well. Jasper High School has 200 students taking dual credit this year, 25-26. They're getting 1,300 credit hours. 1,300. I don't know how many degrees that even equals to, but the amount of money that's saving parents, and I know because both my girls went through there, and it saves a lot of money for when you pay for a 4-year. It's a lot because Jasper ISD pays for the vast majority of that. Yeah. Unless it's a specialized program like the firemen, they usually get sponsored by a volunteer fire department. Right. We cover the bill for that tuition. So I mean, it's something the board wanted to do a couple years ago, so we started paying tuition just to break down another barrier. Man, it seems I feel so cheated. I know. I mean, honest to God, man, I feel I go into some of these high schools and I'm just like I'm sitting here looking at these kids, and you know me, I walk around there and I'm like, man, okay, these kids are smart, man. I mean, they're some sharp kids. Just the opportunities they get. I mean, of course, they have the world at their fingertips. Yeah. It's good and bad with that, but the opportunities in person now that they're getting is just amazing. And that's what we want to do. I mean, we're striving for another A in college and career military readiness at Jasper High School. That's our goal. And again, Miss Sutton and the counselors there, and Miss Harrington and Miss Colvin,
Yeah.
do a fabulous job getting our kids those opportunities and pushing them in the direction to get we got, I think, 165 IBCs, industry-based certifications out of this group too.
I think that is a huge thing.
Yeah. So if you're going to 4-year school, great. If you're going to 2-year college, great. If you're going straight to work, great. Let's get you in a high-wage, high-needs job. So
I think whenever I was going to Buda, they were just trying to get me out the door.
Yeah.
They were happy.
Was it a D for diploma? Yeah.
Exactly right. Yeah. Can of green beans got me past the government teacher. So, but now I have been really kind of amazed at the amount of help that the schools are actually providing, to these young people, because it so matters. I mean, because before, I don't know if it was like this for you, but before it was almost like, if you weren't a 4-year college person, if you weren't a school kid,
exactly,
it was just like, okay, what am I doing for like almost 3 or 4 years, 5 years? For me it was a couple decades, but in the process of this thing, it almost seems like there's really no excuses for anybody falling behind. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much of a support staff.
It's there. If
they want it.
And it's some kid, we were teenagers too, and it's hard to get them to listen to adults sometimes, but it is there, and they have so many opportunities. And we have a great graduation rate, but we want them to not just graduate high school. We talk about graduation to the couch. We don't want that. We want our kids to be able to provide for their family, and have a good sustainable wage. Endless possibilities. You don't have to be a 4-year college type student, or you can be and don't want to do that. College debt is real. It's expensive. It's expensive to go live at Austin or College Station or Nacogdoches or Beaumont.
Very much so.
It's expensive just to live there. Even if you get your school paid for, there's still the cost of living in the dorms and stuff.
So shifting gears a little bit, and also talking about shifting a little bit of culture, you guys recently brought in athletic director Foreman.
Yeah.
This guy is on another level, bro.
Yeah.
To me,
he wears me out. I'm telling you, he wears me out just watching him. He is such a go-getter. He's doing home visits.
Yeah.
He is at the Little League field every night, going to Summer League softball already, Summer League, just everything, working with Pee Wee and Little Dribblers and JYBA, because he knows where the future comes from. He goes to the junior high every single day.
Yeah.
Give you an example. We had the area track meet was in Madisonville. So we had a meeting that morning, and he said, "Hey, I'm running to Madisonville. I'm going to go stay as much time as I can at the area track meet. And then I'm coming back because I've got to be at Jasper Junior High Athletics." It started last period. And I said, "Okay, good." I said, "Be careful." He took off and I said, "There's no way he made it back." I was leaving the junior high and drove around, and lo and behold, last period started, and his car was sitting right there in the parking lot. I'm like, he went to Madisonville, and then you're talking about in a matter of, he spent a couple hours there, drove 2 hours, and then 2 hours back. So
he was on it.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, and he's already brought in 2 staff members that are phenomenal. Mark Foreman and Thomas Brooks.
Yeah.
So and everybody around here knows Thomas Brooks.
Of course.
And Thomas is gonna hold our kids accountable as well. So it's just he's doing a great job. And
I think it's going to be a great fit.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it's a long-term fit for him. I think he said as long as y'all want to keep him.
He's got a kindergartner, and he wants her to graduate. And he says, as long as I don't get run off,
that's right.
He's going to stay here. So.
Exactly. No, I think it's a great move, and I think it really gives a lot of people not just something to look forward to in the fall during football season, but man, just the quality man around children matters, straight up. And to me, when you have, not saying that anybody else was not quality, but I'm saying person of character.
Yeah,
right.
that's what we always want.
Having that support staff of character and strong leadership matters in children's lives. And I think it's going to be a great.
Yeah,
great
and I, like you said earlier, before we were on camera, we were both kind of raised by the school.
Sure.
I mean, Ronnie Pickle, Jerry Willoughby, Lloyd Weatherspoon,
Yeah.
Ty Quick. I mean, those I didn't have a father. Those are the men that raised me.
Right.
So, I mean, that's kind of how it goes.
It's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. So with the school year wrapping up, when's last day?
Last day is May 21st.
May 21st.
Graduation May 22nd, Friday after that Friday.
Okay. All right. And then I guess we'll be off for a couple of months. I remember, I don't know if we had 3 or 4 months off in the summer, but
We
man,
used to have 3, but it goes a lot quicker than that now, it seems. So we'll have summer school starting in June and July.
Yeah.
Different sessions. So I mean, it really never stops. By the time summer school ends, basically teachers will be coming back to work. So
Gotcha.
Full time, the teachers that didn't do summer school. So.
Is there anything you want to put out here to the public, just about what kind of season ending? Well, just far as the school season coming to an end this year, and just kind of what you have really what you have seen and what you feel like you guys are taking into the new year.
So we're really encouraged by the growth we've seen in our testing. Just wrapped up STAR testing. Actually, we had some today, some makeups. The growth we've seen, we're hoping our STAR test reflects that. Because a few years ago, we were in some deficits, and we've climbed our way out of that. Jasper Junior High is our last school with a D, so we're hoping for A's, B's, and C's all across the board.
Yeah.
My A's and B's will be even greater.
Yeah.
And they did a tremendous amount of work this year, so we're thinking they're gonna show a whole lot more growth. They showed growth last year, but just not quite enough. High school, of course, they're pulling for an A.
Yeah.
They got that B last year and put a bad taste in mouth. Same thing with Parnell and Few. They got those B's and they want those A's. So that you don't want to put all that on the STAR test, but that's sometimes how we're judged, unfortunately.
There's no doubt.
But we do accountability is a good thing. It keeps people honest and keeps them doing their job. So not that we always agree that the way it's done, but it's still important to do our best. And we appreciate our parents did a great job encouraging our students to take their time this year. We put out a lot of messages, please have them take their time, do their best, kind of thing. Feed them breakfast before they come. We'll feed them breakfast when they get here. They'll have 2 breakfasts.
Right.
As summer approaches, it's been a good year academically.
Yeah.
We've got some new stuff going on. We'll have our summer feeding program as normal. Workouts will be open all summer long. We'll have coaches having about 60 kids, I think, a day staying for workouts, junior high and high school, combined. And that will continue all summer. And that's a good thing. It gives kids stuff to do because there's not a whole lot to do around here. So that keeps them out of trouble, keep them busy. And just take care of your kids, have them be safe this summer. And that we wish them best. And we're excited as all get out about August.
August, right around the corner.
Yeah, it'll be here quick.
That's exactly right.
Couple things I am excited about, though. We talked about, I know Nicole talked to you about our grants. We have that Moody Foundation grant, over $1 million that we're working on, 2 programs that are in our sights. We've got our LVN to RN program is great.
Right.
If you want to do the medical field, phlebotomy, EKG is all that's in there. We got our firemen, our welding program is phenomenal. Law enforcement, we started graphic design, dual credit this last year. But 2 that we've got our sights focused on in the near future are a lineman program, which is part of that grant that we'll use the training facility out there on. And high wage, high need job lineman is, and there's waiting list at LIT and Kilgore to get in those programs. So we're kind of right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
So that's our goal there, and then a manufacturing and engineering program.
Wow.
So we're looking for partners. We visited a school probably about a month ago. They have a partnership with Lockheed Martin and Georgia Pacific.
So not some backwoods
no
engineers.
So this is manufacturing and engineering, and you could go straight from there. And the way they do it with their partnership, you're guaranteed not make basically a job particularly at that plant, but one of their plants, or you go engineering,
Yeah.
Lockheed Martin, big deal. So I mean, we're looking into that. It's a lot of equipment that we'll have to purchase and things like that, but we're looking for partnerships there.
Dude, that's wild. So I mean, okay, best case scenario. Let's break it down.
Yeah.
So when you say you guys are talking to schools,
Mm-hmm.
you're talking to like, for instance, like with some of the other programs you have. So a school would kind of have to step in and help with the education. Is that?
No, well, no. We went and visited a school, another high school. We went to Diboll High School
Oh, okay.
and visited
Okay.
their program.
Okay.
And it's really impressive. So we're trying to get that going at Jasper High School, and we think it'll be a really good thing for some. I mean, because we have a lot of students that go to A&M. I mean, we'll have 5 or 6, no, probably 8 or 9 go to A&M Texas this year.
Right.
Not to mention LU. I talked to you earlier about our student that's the top engineering freshman at LU this year,
Yeah.
Lamar University. So SFA's got engineering they've started. Construction management, so that there's a lot of things in that field with all the construction to our south and in the Golden Triangle area.
Yeah.
I mean, if our kids want to get into that field, then
That's what
we
it
can
is.
start them off, as sophomores,
Yeah.
starting with some college credit. So that's
See, and that's what's so wild, because I mean, it really is. It seems like Beaumont and Houston's kind of evolving.
yeah.
Beaumont, Baytown, Houston is all kind of becoming like this mecca for industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, giving them a head start.
Not that we don't want some industry to come here.
Sure.
We'd love for it to
Sure.
come here and they could stay home as
Sure.
well. I mean,
Yeah.
we like boomerang kids.
Yeah.
Is what we call
Yeah,
them.
hopefully-
go get them trained and they come back
Yeah.
to Jasper and serve.
Well, and hopefully we can find some industry that assists. Some manufacturing maybe that assists down in that area. Because I mean, there's just so much going on. I can't see why, you couldn't have some facilities scattered out through East Texas that's supporting that side of things.
Yeah, especially with the the interstate coming
Yes.
through eventually.
Yeah.
But it's still they plan ahead on those type of things. So I think that'd be great if we could all pull together and get that going. It'd be a really nice.
No, I think it'd be
community.
really cool. I think it'd be really cool. Any last points we want to hit?
Just we appreciate all our partnerships with all our industry people right now through DETCCA. All our adult ed programs are ramping up. There'll be a whole bunch more classes this summer going on as well, and that helps our kids out. If their parents are in a meaningful job, and that just helps them.
Yeah.
And then just the value of education. If parents value the education, then the student's probably going to be okay. That's what we've learned.
Yeah. It matters.
And like Coach said, J's up, go Dogs.
That's exactly right.
I did accent.
I think he said family on 3.
Family on 3. That's right.
Thanks for sitting down.
Appreciate you.